Kia ora, guys, gals, and legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome back to Let's Roleplay Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, Bran's Tale. There are no words for Bran today. He has walked sullen around the corpses that litter the ground, consuming what remains of their clothing and other items, consuming them to power himself so that he might continue when others have been unable to. In the Foldertron, we carry the lifeless body of Rena. We plan to attempt to bury her up in this park here, this state park, which unfortunately is quite close to this fungal bloom. That's our first goal for today, and then the far goal from there is to continue on into the unknown regions. So, we're going to head back towards our vehicle and look at leaving this mess behind. And just to give you a little bit of a teaser of what else is around here, if we go in this direction and then just pop our heads behind this, have a look at all of that. Now that is part of what we drove through, just all grouped together. So many, oh so many. We are going to need better tools to end the life of the dead Bran, for there are so many of them, and so little of you. We feel guilty still for killing the Shriekling as we knock them dead to the ground. They're actually wearing motorcycle armor. It was like a kid in motocross gear, just screaming their head off. We're gonna leave them be, head up in the direction of our vehicle. We see the body of the Rycon on the ground there, and there is a bio-operator here, that we were wanting to try and dissect. If we had the time. We have a bit more time now. And perhaps it will help Bran take his mind off other things. I think he would, I think we're feeling strange. Like there should be sadness there for him, but there isn't as much as he would have thought there would be. Almost as though it's more of a relief. Yeah. Regardless, we are going to attempt to dissect this. It's going to take 42 minutes, which obviously is quite a while. I don't know if we can get away with dissecting it inside. Can we drag you inside? No, we stop hauling items. But we might be able to give it a go. So we'll see if we can just start to move you. More often than not, it's going to try and place him just kind of in the vehicle. We're trying to make this work for us if we can. So we're wanting to look onto the ground and then onto our square. So this is where it gets a little complicated. I mean, it might just, yeah, it's going to have issues with doing that. Well, he kind of is inside. I was wanting to be sitting down. That's fine. We don't have to be. I do want to make sure that we just close some curtains over though. We don't have a curtain there though. Oh, we do. On the door. But we need to be able to see. And I am assuming that our light source is currently turned off, our atomic lamp. We could go ahead and install that, but we'll just keep it on us for now as we start to dissect this corpse. No knocking on the door yet. But we are hungry, and we found a power storage CBN, filthy, and protective lenses. So we have the protective lenses, I believe, already. And obviously, power storage is always potentially useful. Now, whether or not we have those in our inventory at the moment, I don't think we do. So, more than likely, they are going to be here on the ground. Yes, we'll go ahead and pick up both of those. We're going to have a little bit of a breather. Wait until we catch our breath. And then we're going to need to try and find a way to transfer Rena into here for now. Yeah. Now, where do I have currently other CBMs, just up here. Okay, so that's where we're going to want to try and install, rather just drop these off for now. Remember, we are trying to keep our eyes out for a, it'll come to me in a second, a sponge. Yeah, we need one. We definitely need one. So we came across this modded out Barrett. It actually seems to be as modded as one that we have here, so really we might just be able to kind of take this for parts. We're going to put the Beretta in there as well, and the Naginata we're going to keep on us for the time being, because we're more than likely going to rest that upon Rena's grave. Okay, we have an empty slot here. I'm tempted to go and just chuck some of these extra bits of clothing in there, unless I can find. There we are, that's where the rest of it is. So we do still have some of Rena's belongings here that will just drop off for the time. Okay, we need to bring her inside now. So let's stop wielding our sword, place that back into our inventory. We'll just see what we have in here. Just Rena. We'll carry her inside. Let's see, Rena, where are we going to rest you down? We won't be able to really rest her on the chair, so we're just going to have to kind of rest her here for now, unfortunately. So that's just to our southwest. Okay. So as long as we're not actually accidentally leaving her behind, we're going to go and grab this Foldertron. And then we're going to start driving. So you can see that we currently have our curtain closed, and we actually can still see ahead of us, but I'm going to open it up just so we can see a little bit further. The engine roars to life. Let's just examine our vehicle and see how it's doing. Overall, I think we're looking pretty good. It is the quantum solar panel that is the most damaged. We did a fair amount of ramming, and overall the vehicle is holding together pretty well. I wouldn't mind doing a little bit of repair, but maybe we'll have a look at doing that once we actually reach our next destination, because no doubt we are going to injure it along the way. I will try to avoid things where I can, but some things cannot be avoided. Like you. Well, actually, we just totally avoided them. So I guess that's a moot point. Okay. So we're pretty much going directly to the west, just occasionally moving to the north. As we slowly streak our way across the field, we're ahead and accelerate a little bit more. Okay, that was a little dangerous. We could have scooped him up then. And there is one that's just dead out here, which means that could be some animals still around. We do have some boulders that we need to be mindful of, because while we can run through bushes without too much trouble, the boulders, they definitely will damage our vehicle. Okay, and we have arrived at the state park, and it does look nice. You know what? There's even a tank down here as well. We've got a zombie brute and a few others that'll be causing trouble here, so we need to park this vehicle up and get rolling on out of here. We're actually going to turn off the camera system when we leave this time, and we are going to be sure to drop our atomic lamp behind as well. Oh, we're still driving. Let's go stop driving. And we'll drop that lamp over this way. As soon as I find it, there it is. Let's wheel that Zweihander. We have a skeleton stumbling towards us, which we quickly dispatch, pulping it to nothingness. Looking over here, we actually have the remains of some great big burn, perhaps from a lightning strike in the past. So we'll start moving across. You might notice that Bran's actually wearing a survivor hood now. That hood did belong to Rena. Okay, we have a medium battery just chilling out on this guy over here, which isn't bad for us to hold on to, because medium batteries, light batteries, what we can do with those is just chew on them. It's effectively just like a really nice, easy way for Bran to get an influx of energy really quickly. Okay, so it looks like we still have some infected in the park here. That's such a nice little spot there. That's what we're going for, but unfortunately, there are fungal creatures that are there that we're going to have to make sure we take out first. Yeah. But everything else around this park looks really nice. So let's start to make our way over towards there. So this fungal zombie, I'm going to go ahead and take you down. Now there are spore clouds around here, but we do have our survivor mask on, which is active currently, so it should be filtering any particles from the air. Yeah, let's go slash you. Okay. So you, we are going to smash. I don't know whether or not the other can actually come back. Yeah, and it looks like it's pretty much just foxes here for the most part. So, ooh, squirrels. I'm liking all the new little creature types. Take a breather, catch our breath. The zombie is dangerously close. Yes, we will stop. And hello, where did you three come from? You must have just been hiding out up the top there. Well, it's no problem for us. We'll go create a little bit of a bloody mess. We'll try and catch our breath again. Okay, anyone else to the north? Doesn't look like it immediately. So, next thing that we're going to need to try and do is make a coffin. And the way that we're going to do that is through the construction menu, I believe. It's been a while. Build coffin. Yep, so we are going to need a blanket of some kind. We are going to need quite a few nails, some planks, and wooden panels. Okay, so the wooden panels are new. At least I haven't seen wooden panels or wooden sheets before, so we should be able to make those. We do need a tool of wood sawing, or two or more. My question will be, does our extended toolset have wood sawing? That's what I was trying to get at there. I'm pretty sure it does. So we're going to have to just put our sword away for the time being and get that extended tool set on the go. If we look at it in our inventory, it can actually tell us everything it can do. So it does have wood sawing, but it only has wood sawing of 1, and we did need a wood sawing of 2 for that, correct? That's unfortunate. Coffin. Yeah, wood sawing of 2. Very unfortunate. Okay, well, we're going to have to grab a saw of some kind. Tank. Hello. And we've got a friend that's just wandered behind here. Oh no, maybe not. Thought I saw someone on the map. I guess not. Well, back in here, we'll place that away. Right, okay, wood saw. Where, oh where am I going to find you? I really hope that we do have a wood saw of some kind. I'm sure that we do. So we're going to do an all-around search, and it's going to be in the tools somewhere. We do have a wood saw, and it's just to the south. So we'll go ahead and grab you. We should have a look at everything else that we can grab from here at the same time. We can't construct in a vehicle. That's fine. Have a look at it again. So the planks we can get easily enough. We have enough nails in here. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that once it's done, it's kind of placed. Okay, we are going to need some extra planks for that as well. And then some more nails. Okay, so we're going to need roughly 30 nails for this job. So let's get looking throughout our goods here. And we're just going to type 30. Nope, we're not. That didn't work. That did not work. Okay, so move rather. And that moved all of the nails across. And it should have moved them to here. It did. It did. You just want to hit lowercase m. And just back over here for now. Go ahead and send a fair amount of these back across. Okay. They're back in the trunk. That's good. So planks we'll get. But a blanket, I don't think we have any blankets in here. Pretty sure that we don't. Yeah. And I think making wooden planks will require some extra materials. So we can get planks and goodies inside here, but we might have to go to a nearby home to pick up a blanket. So more than likely, we're going to run into a little bit of trouble here. But trouble we can manage. Actually, for the most part, it's living creatures around here. And we've got a nice little pond up here as well, where there are some fish. How quaint. We have ourselves a feral runner. Had. Okay. We'll let you go. So this house is quite well boarded up. Kind of makes me want to see what's going on. Reinforced boarded up windows. A sign that someone has actually been surviving in here, but we kind of know what happens in those homes. They're usually quite well reinforced with mines and all kinds of things, but we've got to deal with our fan club first of all. Okay, I'm getting quite concerned about our survivor rucksack. There we go, look at that nice big arc of our sword. Slice through all of them. Okay, so we've got more just stuck behind a vehicle up there. They're going to be creating a fair bit of noise, and they definitely know that we're here as well. Okay. Alright, so we're going to have to clear out this little bit of a neighborhood. I'm going to go ahead and drop the... Oh, it is actually completely damaged, but it's still there. Interesting. So, no, I think maybe that must be like it's on its last legs, because we did drop several items there. Good to know. Okay. Stand our ground. You see that we're a lot more proficient with our backpack off. Making quick and easy work of that group there. Got a crawling zombie that's going to be making its way over. Shrieker's dangerously close. We will stop. Piercing whale. Ignore. Okay, so the ones that are behind it. There we go. Okay. They're fighting more of the fungaloids, it would seem. Again, quite a cool house just up in this direction here, all stone. New design. Which this means this is semi-new territory that we're in at the moment. Let's just walk back down here for now. We are going to go ahead and just catch our breath. Ignore the thumps. And sure, we will take care of the child. Taken care of. Thank you, we got the runner. We'll wait, and now we're going to go and exhaust ourselves a little bit further just by smashing all that's around here. A habit that we kind of broke for a while, but one that I think is good to keep up with. Because who knows, we might need to come back to this region again. So, like I was saying, I would like to have a look in this building just to the side of us. We'll see if we're going to be able to do that or not. So we're not going to, we just want to grab our rucksack first of all, so that we can wear it. And it seems that it's kind of just hanging in there. I really need to fix that. I know I keep saying that. So they don't seem to be paying us much mind right now. You are locked, and I don't think we have a lockpick kit with us because we're clever like that. We're real clever. So we could just try and smash one of these. We've made a fair bit of noise, so I'm okay with us doing that. We're going to go and peek. Okay. And, yep, bear trap. Okay, so definitely someone was surviving in here, and we can see just over here a dead... Is this a dead... No, this is a bruised zombie corpse. Fresh. So someone killed this recently. That's maybe a little concerning. Now, our trapping isn't great, so we aren't going to be able to undo this trap without potentially cutting our hands off. So what I probably want to do at the moment is turn on our night vision and just see if we can witness anything else. Yeah, we spot buried landmines. So, you know what? I'm going to make an executive decision here. This house is just a nope for me. It's not worth the potential of blowing our legs off and killing ourselves. So yeah, we're just gonna say no. We are going to say no, and we're going to carry on elsewhere. Cool. This is a mega large bedroom, but we have what we came for. A blanket. A downfall blanket, that will work, I think. We'll find out, won't we? when we get back. We can just climb through the window. Okay, so we've got quite a damaged solar vehicle here. We'll quickly check what the vehicle's like. Oh, why are we getting out of breath? We're walking? The ratchet's turned on. No wonder we're getting out of breath, but that was generating a little bit of extra power for us. So, this is super damaged. I would be very surprised if there is anything left. Oh wow, the swappable storage battery is actually in okay condition, surprisingly. So if we disassemble that, we might be able to get some goodies out of that. Swappable storage battery. Yeah, so if we can just recharge those, I think we'd be okay. We'll go ahead and just remove that. We need a tool of lifting of 1 or strength 20. Well, how long is it going to take to remove it? It should just be really quick, 5 seconds. Okay, well, 5 seconds, we can go and turn our hydraulic muscles on. It's like literally 1 turn, so that should be easy enough for us to do. We'll go ahead and remove this. And yes, don't worry, I am aware that Bran is getting sidetracked. I can 100% see this being something that, well, if you were hanging around with Bran, it would get quite frustrating. Especially people that are trying to grieve Rena would be getting frustrated because he's putting it off. Yeah, we don't care about piercing whales. Well, I care about piercing whales, but oh wow. Why did you bring this to me? Cat, why have you done this? You're aware of my presence. I know you're aware of my presence, but look what you brought my way. Acidic zombies. No, why'd you do that? Why'd you go do this? Yeah, I can see them. As long, really, it's only once they get dangerously close do we want to try and do something about them. But looks like we're going to have to do that something now. All right. We're going to use this little choke point. Come on. Clamber on over. He died in the acid, that's brilliant. Okay, the thorny shamblers might be able to attack us at a distance, and sure enough they can. Shoots a dart. Oh, I don't like that you're shooting darts at me. Can you not? I'm gonna try and use the car for cover. There we go. Alright. There we go. So we're gonna continue bringing these back with us before we're so rudely interrupted. Just back down towards our vehicle. And obviously we did see something. Wow, it's taken quite a while to do that. I should just use the Foldertron. I'm pretty sure I saw another vehicle that kind of caught my eye, but maybe not. Maybe not. Right. Foldertron. Do we not currently have you with us? No, it appears we do not. So where did I put it then? That's alarming. We didn't. Oh, we left you. We probably left you here when I took my backpack off. Wow. I was panicking. Yeah, we totally did that. Okay, so grab the rucksack first of all, which definitely needs to be repaired. And that. Fungal fighter stings. Interesting. Makes a poor melee weapon, but what can it be? Can it be turned into anything? We're going to take it because, yeah, why not? The gallon jug of clean water, there's an inhaler that's empty. Okay, we won't be using that then, will we? And the gallon jug of clean water we could take. Sure, we'll take it for now. Right, we're still peckish. I believe there was some candy here that we could eat. Yes, excellent. And we do have our granola as well. But you know what, let's just have free stuff. Because why not? Still peckish. Yeah. Okay. Alright, now we shall activate the Foldertron, and we will transfer the goods. Definitely the easiest way to do that. Trying to remember if we needed anything else. Let's see. Where is our storage vehicle? There it is. Okay, so it can hold it. And it makes it nice and quick for us to drag things around, which is what we want. So we'll just leave it there for now. So we have our blanket, we just need planks now, and these other wooden goods, which more than likely we'll be able to get after disassembling, deconstructing this furniture here. Okay, wow, look at that fungal spread. I guess this is a way for Bran to start doing some science as well, just observing these creatures down here, trying to understand exactly what they are and how the fungal bed spreads and changes. Fungal zombie spotted. We're going to go ahead and ignore that. Wow, look at it. Look at it, just the way it's slowly working its way across towards us. See a fungal zombie there who is hostile, but might be making his way over towards us. Seems to me. I think it's either a squirrel. Yeah, it's a squirrel that's kind of got their attention for now. Right, so we have some items here. We got, there we go, wooden panel. So that's new. That's a new thing that's been added. But we are going to need more than just that one wooden panel. So we might have to go and, oh wow, Rena, no. Oh no, look at this place. This was so pretty before. And now this spread has just worked its way through here, clambering over the fences, this mound just building up and over it, and these strange creatures, mushroom-like creatures, just wandering aimlessly around it as more fungal mass seems to spread, overtaking around the pond. Perhaps it is better, Rena, that we do not bury you here. For I fear if we did, you might have become one of those things. Okay, we're just going to bring these planks over here for now. We are going to have to go somewhere else. This spread is dramatic, to say the least. Yeah. There is the church back down here, the cathedral, and that's not a terrible place. Things were a little bit crazy in Westbrook, but I guess it's far enough away from here that we might be okay. Maybe. What do we have up here in Cleardon? Landfill. We are going to have some new things, well, at least new for me, in this region. Okay, let's quickly check out this vehicle. We'll decide what we're going to do from there. Okay, hello. Right, so you are going to have some goodies for me. There are some items on the ground. Gasoline. Okay, so you've been leaking. Jerry can of diesel. Sure. Can I grab the jerry can at the moment? I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I can. Fantastic. Great. I believe we did change over to petrol, but we should still theoretically be able to fuel our vehicle with both of them. Right. We've got a heat round. Okay, some more 50 cal. And over here, is it some more diesel? No, we've got primer. Okay. All right. Now, what weapon do we have mounted up here? I'm just intrigued what they're using for their turret. The Browning. Okay. The Browning seems to be the go-to. I really would want to get a few automatic guns around our vehicle. At least that would be my plan. Now, we can't haul when we're inside the vehicle, but we can just grab things like this and just start to move them outside. So we'll do the same thing with the other, which is just... Oh, it's on our square. Okay. Yep. Start moving you across. It's on the long grass, just kind of here. So now we just need to move it one square over. Excellent. Then we can just drag it away. Up to here. Zombie spotted. We're going to ignore. Okay, that's cool and all. Right, okay. Well, we're going to have to keep on moving. So, we've got a few things to drop off here. I'm going to quickly do that off camera, and then we're going to get set to rock and roll somewhere else, because Rena, this place, this ain't for you, girl. This ain't for you. So, welcome back. You might be able to tell that a fair bit of time's passed there. I made the terrible decision to start trying to recover from one of the storage batteries. It was a really bad idea.
it was a really bad idea because I believe we are absolutely surrounded by fungal things. Now, yeah, we're very hungry, we're very thirsty. We're going to deal with those things first of all. We're going to have some granola, a fair amount of granola at that. Not exactly sure how much we're going to need, but we're going to go and drink all of that water as well at the same time. Get nice and slaked, have some more granola, and yeah. So we're still peckish, but I'm pretty sure that we'd be rather full after all of that. So we dropped some things on the ground. What did we drop? So we've got the small storage battery there as well. Okay, so we've got quite a few small storage batteries now. That one, I think we can put with our other, which is just kind of chilling out over here for now. So yeah, to get onto the grass, you need to go to the location twice, or at least that's how I've seen it work. Oh, 31 small storage batteries. Okay, so yeah, there's quite a few. And they're all in good condition. But obviously they need to be charged. So we'll go ahead and move all of those across. I still want to grab the other one that's outside here. So we'll see if we can do that. Yep, it's as I expected. It's a friggin' nightmare out here. Just look how much this is spread. That is unbelievable. Bran stands in the doorway, dumbfounded, as around him, in the space of an afternoon, not even that, this is spread across the entire area, just encompassing all of it. The fungal mass slowly creeping up the wheels of his vehicle. The sooner that we leave the place, the better. We're gonna go grab that storage battery. It is very heavy. It's difficult for us to wield, but we're gonna find a way to store this somewhere in here. So let's have a look. Now, because we're wielding it, we can't exactly drop it off, but I believe we should be able to drop it off in one of these here. Now, how occupied are you? Not massively so. We'll try to the left first. Storage battery. Okay, it didn't tumble to the floor, so that's a really good sign. We're next gonna go grab the folded Foldertron. It's now just beneath us. Okay, so we are ready to go. We're ready to leave this place the hell behind. Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle. So we are going to control multiple electronics. We're going to turn on our camera system so that we can see around us. It'll just take a second or two before it does turn on, and there we go. Right, so we can see it had spread pretty much right up to where we are at the moment. We'll just ram into you. And yeah, they seem to be all across this field. So, with that being the case, I think the best thing for us to do is to drive back down towards that cathedral. Wow. Yeah, those are some decent numbers, Bran. Those are some decent numbers. So at this point, it's pretty much going to be a straight shot towards there. Yeah, that camp isn't going to last for that long. It's going to be overtaken. Not that there's anyone there right now. More just, its isolation won't last. Okay, we're going to stay zoomed out because we need to be aware of, well, boulders and or landmines. That too. Ooh, bats. Bats are usually around caves. Interesting. Very interesting. We do not see a cave out and around here. We smashed into the lilac bush. I'm sorry, lilac bush. Okay. Alright, I think we can link up with the road here. We can, and it's going to be a straight shot down. So there's still some fungaloid presence in the fields over there, but it's not as heavy. We did clean out all the dead outside of here as well, so we should theoretically be looking good. But I think the best place is probably actually going to be inside. Whether or not we can, I don't know. It might be a limitation. I am not sure yet. Right, let's get the sword out. Deal with our fans out here. Okay, now I'm still being terrible. I haven't repaired the rucksack yet. Taking that battery apart just took so long that I was just concerned about us staying there for any longer. We smashed everything there as well, so we should be good inside. And that we are. Okay, so it's a little beaten up in here. It's a little rough, but I think around here can work. Quite possibly. The question is, can we make a coffin in here? Is it possible for us to do? Because sometimes it does require a certain ground. Okay, no, I think we're going to be able to do it in here. So we do need to have 4 wooden panels though, which, if we're thinking what we're thinking, we should be able to get from just deconstructing some of these now. Let's see. Wooden panel, fantastic. So we should almost get everything we need just from taking these apart. Yes, we are going to get quite tired in the process, but it is something that needs to be done. Okay, and one final one. I think we'll be looking pretty good after that. And then we're just going to want to cleat everything together and let go of it there. So we need to go grab our blanket, and I don't think there was anything else, just the wood saw. That grabber is close, but not close enough to pay us too much attention. Did we actually smash you guys? No, we didn't. It's done now. Zombie soldier, I didn't actually see where you were. This is a little bit concerning. Right, so I thought I dropped the wood saw off there. We actually still have it. It's just the blanket that we need. Yeah. Which will be under clothing, and unfortunately for the life of me, I'm not 100% sure where I dropped that off, so I'm going to have a quick look for that. Okay, we have our blanket. I'm pretty sure we have everything that we need. We'll find out once we actually get back down inside here. It's getting towards the evening, so we might end up sleeping around here tonight. Right, so we're wanting to construct it on the square just next to us. So we're looking again for coffin, build coffin. We can do it. So we're going to start smacking away at that. The atomic lamp is going to keep this lit up. We have an asthma attack as we work over the coffin, trying to prepare it as best we can. And then, there we go. We have ourselves a coffin. Now we need ourselves an arena. The sun has set by this time. The light of the atomic lamp potentially attracting nearby onlookers. We'll avoid them if we can. We'll grab Rena. Carry her through. She's still heavy to us, even in her frail form. And we'll place her there. Catch our breath back. Okay. Alright. Next step. Seal coffin. There we go. We have our sealed coffin. Now, whether or not we bury this coffin, I'm not sure. I think leaving it as it is now, it's nice. It's respectful there. Yeah. I think we'll do one more thing if we can. We'll see if we can, Bran. We'll go ahead and... It's just a withered plant. Pick lily. Decorative plant seeds. It just comes out as a withered plant, which is so unfortunate. And you said a poppy we won't touch, but... Pick the dandelion. Okay, dandelions work. We don't want to be leaving withered plants. But we can go ahead and pick some dandelions. And... perhaps he's doing it out of some form of formality, or perhaps there is still some humanity there. But we're going to go ahead and drop off some of these around here. Like so. Farewell, Rena. You can rest now. And we too shall rest. Not before we finish one more project for the day. And that is repairing our damn rucksack. A necessary evil. A tailoring kit is needed. Okay, let's grab a hold of this thing. We'll start to get to work on it. Repair. We can actually repair quite a few of our other bits and pieces, but this is definitely what we need to be doing now. Repeat until reinforced. So it's going to take us a fair bit of time to work our way through this, but we are good enough that we should be able to achieve that. And I'm assuming we did that and we didn't destroy it. Survivor rucksack? I can't see it. We destroyed it. We actually destroyed it. That's unbelievable. No, you've got to be kidding me. We failed that first time. Okay, look, well, we'll go ahead, we'll repair everything else. We just lost our bloody rucksack. I mean, it was my fault. So it's not actually letting us repair anything else at this stage. Don't have enough rags to do that. Interesting. I thought we would have had rags for days, but alas we do not. Well, sleeveless duster, we could go ahead and tear you apart. You are cotton. Wow, yeah, we don't have a lot of space at the moment. How about if we just wear the sleeveless duster, and then we'll go ahead and... No, we can't disassemble it. We just want to butcher that thing. So, fine. We'll go ahead and drop you, sleeveless duster. We're going to butcher that there. We got some rags. Fantastic. Okay. Activating that tailor's kit. Let's go repair some of our other things. We will repeat until reinforced. Okay. We shouldn't be destroying it. And the socks. Same thing there. Great. Okay. I don't think we can do the helmet. We can, but it's going to be difficult for us to do it. We'll see if we can achieve it. We can eventually. The survivor harness is the same deal there. There's a chance it will damage things. Yeah, we damaged it, repair it, damage it, repair it. And eventually we get there, having it be reinforced. But unfortunately our other was like on the edge of getting completely destroyed. So, with that being the case, the survivor rucksack, now how difficult were you to make? Probably a fair bit. Survivor rucksack. No, we're only missing, because we've got some molly packs kicking around. We've got a duffel bag. It's just rags again. Rags and some leather patches. So that's easy enough for us to achieve. We just need to go through, grab a few things, take them apart, and we'll be golden. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. I will be back after we have our backpack constructed. We have everything we need, so we can finally get this thing constructed. What are we going to use? We'll keep a duffel bag, so we'll use the molly packs instead. We'll go ahead and dispose of our sword for the time being and work on that rucksack, get that thing done, and then, well, have ourselves a well-deserved rest. And there we are. We have our survivor rucksack. Let's go ahead and put that on first of all, and then, you know what, let's see, can we reinforce it? Obviously the chances aren't amazing, but they should be similar to what we had before. Yeah, so we'll say repeat until it's done, and there we go. It is reinforced. Fantastic. We can actually potentially do some modifications to it. It's worth us considering. If we go to modified clothing, the rucksack, we can line it with other things, but it's going to bump up the encumbrance. Something else that I want to show you as well is if we search for rucksack, there is also a high volume rucksack now, which has 100 encumbrance, but it's just it's great if you need to move a whole heap of things. The volume is 21 liters, so it's pretty decent. It's interesting though, because like my own hiking bag, I'm pretty sure that's like a 70 liter pack. But then I guess the volume in this is measured in different kinds of ways, so I'm not sure how that exactly works out. We have a few other things on the ground that we are going to need to have picked up, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, have ourselves a nice rest, and then come the morning, don't worry, I haven't forgotten, we're going to drop that naginata on Rena's coffin, and then we're going to set off into those unknown regions. And we have awoken to a new day, a day in which we are very hungry starting off, and we are all out of our granola, so perhaps it's worth us having a look at making some more. It did us a good job before, although we might actually be out of what we had to make that with before. We could go back to our age-old broth and make ourselves some nice soups. That's definitely on the table, and broth is what we need to make a whole heap of different soups. We still have a gallon jug somewhere, so we could fill things up. Yeah. Do we want to carry around a gallon jug of soup with us, though? That is the question. Yeah. A tough question to answer, that's for sure. The clean water, I think we can get away with just having in our canteen as it is. Whether or not we want to just carry around another canteen, that's definitely on the table. You know what? I think we might go ahead and make another one of these. And we have ourselves another canteen. Excellent. So, going back in and looking at our broth, how much broth can we make right now? We can obviously make quite a bit of broth. 20 units is a large amount. If we can get away with making that much, that'd be nice. It can last 6 days, so doing it in a big batch like this is definitely worthwhile. We're going to go ahead and dispose of our canteen for now, just storing that in our inventory while we work away. I know our stomach feels empty for now, Bran, but that will pass, I promise you. We're going to pour that into our container, and we're going to have to find somewhere else for it. We could pour it into one of the jerry cans. A jerry can of broth. Sure, why not? So we have some broth there. Now we should have some potential soup options. Let's see. Yes, we can make wood's soup. Wood soup is really good for us, but we want to be able to make the most of whatever it is that we can. And unfortunately, I had lard selected. So yeah, that's not us. But if we go through, have a look at wood soup. Okay, how much of you can we make? Just the one, unfortunately, because we start to run out of, I think it's our things down the bottom, like beans and stuff like that. Quite possibly. Yeah. Well, that is unfortunate. We've definitely got more than enough broth to be able to do it. Yeah, so we have the top category. Fine, press M for more. Ah, I see. So we have cans of beans, but yeah, we start to run out. So it's the veggie portion of that we're missing out on. That does mean that we can just make some meat soup. And that'll keep us going for a decent while. We've got fish soup as well, but obviously we have quite a fair amount of meat. So we can go make 10 units of meat soup. Excellent. We get 20 portions. Nice. Okay, we'll go use that chemistry set. And heard footsteps. We're going to ignore that. So someone can smell our cooking, it would seem. We'll start off just by consuming it. Okay, we can see the peckish. Go ahead and drink maybe a few more. Alright, I feel like it's maybe a little bit over the top. And we're full. Okay, we'll go ahead and pour the rest into the canteen. And we've got 3 more units of meat soup. We'll just go pour that into one of the plastic jerry cans. So we have soup on the go. We're going to go drop that naginata off. Start by wielding that and see what we have going on outside. Okay, so we have a few friends that have decided to come and say hello to us this morning. Just 2 of them. So we'll make quick work of them. I was trying to smash him before he was even dead. Okay. Back inside we go. Alright, unfortunately it is a little dark in here, not as much light is coming through these stained glass windows, but we're going to see if we can drop the naginata on top. We cannot place items here. Well, we'll go ahead and just place it down here with the flowers as well. Your naginata will rest with you, Rena. And we will move on. Now, we do have some other projects that we kind of semi-need to work on. Oi, get off that. That was a little loud. For one, we're kind of glowing at the moment. For one, we need to repair our vehicle. We just need to do some quick checks on it. And it would be nice to get the batteries installed. It just means it's going to have a much larger battery bank. Already, it's pretty good with the medium storage batteries that we have, but we can make that better. We're not going to do that right now, though. I think we are just going to focus on getting a few of these little light repairs done. We will use the integrated toolset to be able to do that. It's too dark to see what you're doing. Well, my gosh, is it so? All right, now we can see better, can't we? All right. We were seeing, because I think the glow from the boomer bile is actually a glow. I never thought that it was. Interesting. Everything else here is in pretty good condition. I keep saying that, but then it's not. We're going to have to use some of that duct tape of ours. If I just went straight at repair, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it'll just take us straight to the solar panel, which we can't repair that one. But everything else seems to be in pretty good nick. Excellent. Okay, I really want to do something with the turrets. I mean, at the very least, we can go ahead and remove this. It's only going to take 15 minutes for us to do that. We need to make sure that we grab it because it will be beneath us right now. And that flamethrower can just go live with the other weapons, which, you know, it's starting to get a little full. I guess that's not where the weapons are. It's a lot of magazines. You know what? You can live here for now. Everything does tend to get spread apart quite a bit. Yeah, see, this one's pretty much full, so I don't think we can fit a flamethrower in there. No, we can't, unfortunately. We can just go store it in there for the time being, though. Yeah. Unfortunate. But we could have a look at, you know, potentially installing another turret there. An automatic turret of some kind. So we got the Defender, which is a shotgun. Don't know how good a shotgun turret's going to be. We've got the light machine gun, the MBR. So the Leadworks and stuff like that, Leadworks, Rivtech, they're going to be using like caseless rounds. It's a lot harder to find ammunition for those. But things like the automated SCAR, that's got potential. It's got potential of us actually being able to use that. We could have a look and see what the SCAR uses. It uses like the Stanag rounds, right? I know nothing about guns. I really know nothing about guns, but you know, it could be neat to have a automatic, you know, turret on here that we could just turn on and just see how it is able to perform, especially with us going into the unknown regions. Yeah, I think I would want to have a look at doing that, but we'll go try and grab it first. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to go grab it, have a look and see what the ammunition type is, and see if we're going to be able to get this thing working. Okay, we don't have a massive amount of ammunition, but we have some at the very least, so we could test this out. The Stanag magazines are quite small. I think we can make larger magazines, but our ability to do so isn't amazing just yet. So, examining the vehicle, we're going to go ahead and install it over here. So we want to go for a automated FN SCAR L turret. Yeah, sure, automated. Our stomach feels so empty again. That's very fast. A little concerning. Okay, so we've got it mounted on there. Now, I don't know if we put like you know, extra magazines there, if it would just like be able to access those. I don't think so. So that's, yeah, it's a little sucky, but it's okay. I should try and drink the soup that isn't in our thing first. So we'll just go drink the rest of it, because why not? Still peckish, eh? Okay. Yeah, we're not going to turn it on just yet, but I'll have a look and see what the controls are like for that. So if we go control vehicle, right, aim automatic turrets. I don't know if it's just like doing its thing. Can't aim, all turrets are offline. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and turn on the vehicle, see if that changes anything. We'll go turn on our cameras. Okay, so it's not under electronics, so it might be under here somewhere. Set turret firing modes. Yeah, probably going to be there. So Yeah, it's on semi-auto at this stage. Definitely don't want it to be automatic. So that's a firing mode sorted for that. Now, if I was to aim automatic turrets, all turrets are offline. Set turret targeting modes, manual, automatic. There we go. Okay. I got there in the end. I got there. I've never done this before. Aim turret individually. Yes, so now we can aim that turret. Okay. Nice. Oh no, that's the cannon. Aim automatic turrets. It still says they're offline, but it isn't. Set turret targeting modes. Yeah, it's on auto, so it should theoretically be going. It should be doing its thing. So either it is or it isn't. We'll find out soon enough though, won't we? Let's go ahead and start to turn this one around. And we'll just start, moving on out. And we are, I'm glad we got a save in there. Right, we are going to want to try and head up this way. What's the best way through this region? Really, I think getting onto this road here will give us a good long stretch. So let's see if we can shoot for that. We're going to have to go past an ice cream shop, a duplex, and just kind of make our way up and across there. If we see any banks, we're definitely going to want to stop off. Chance for plutonium there. And this is going to be another chance for us to just see how far and how fast these things are spreading. We've got a Gracken here, which means that there's probably some goodies around here. I think that's a military ID card. Yeah, that's worth stopping for. Not many things are going to be, but a military ID card is always worth stopping for. Even though we haven't seen that many military installations, definitely is still worth it. They've got some interesting things here as well, though. We've got vegetarian tacos and MRE. Right, I don't think I've ever seen you before, handgun. That variation of handgun. Very interesting. Right, we got a baton there. Looks like we've got another Scar, actually. No, it's another Barrett. Wow. They like their 50 caliber rifles. Go ahead and just eject that. Got another MRE. Okay. Ooh. This is a super alloy Rivtech machine gun. We'll go ahead and take it. I mean, Bran isn't the biggest gunhead in the world, so it kind of works that I'm not. But yeah, I mean, variation, right? It's the spice of life. Go ahead and take you. Just put the magazines back in there. Oh, I don't think I've loaded it. I'm such an idiot. Well, how do I reload you then? Reload. Hey, snap, look at that. Excellent. Okay, I could reload the other Stanagnags and just have them down here, but it'll work out, right? It'll work out. Right, so now we do have some rounds in there. Whether or not that will make a difference, we'll find out. Let's start burning up along the countryside. And hello, friends. Oh, look at it go. Fake targeting NPC shoots the cop. Okay. Thank you, fake targeting NPC. Wow, 2 shots and we freaking killed the cop. You know what? Let's just stop the vehicle here for a second. 2 shots. 1 shot. Guys, I like this thing. We need to turn our vehicle sideways though, so that things just can't walk in. This thing is accurate. Yes, and that's just 1 turret. That is just 1 turret. Now I know quite a few of you want me to go down like the laser route. Yes, I agree. That would be amazing. I would love to do that. Now, have you got ammunition? Because I feel like you must be getting low, right? So I need to unload and then reload it. Yeah, it's still firing. This is cool. I like it. I like it a lot. So let's see. I'm pretty sure those standing rounds were definitely around here. Oh, I can see the cameras here as well. Nice, very nice. Okay, we'll just do a quick check. So do the all around, and we're just searching for Stanag. I thought I had quite a few of those, but it would seem maybe I don't. Interesting. I was sure that we had quite a few. We've got the CO.AG drum magazine, which, you know, it's alright. We can't use it because it's CO.AG rather than the SK-L. Yeah, okay, I guess I could just unload it. I could just unload it and then reload it. So if we go to the turret, which is here, we can say unload. We unload, we get our Stanag magazine back. We can see that there's 2 rounds left in it. And we've got rounds for that. So we can go ahead and just reload that here. We spot a zombie child. Well, let's go ahead and make sure that we reload this thing. And we can't feel guilty about killing the child. Wow, good job, turret. So obviously we've got some friends over there as well. You know, I'm just gonna leave this group here. Very nice turret, very nice. I might actually just turn it off for now, just so that we can kind of turn it on, we can turn it off. Obviously once they get closer, it's gonna do like a much better job. But even just at that distance with those 2 shots, it's very nice. Control vehicle, we are going to change the firing mode. Yeah. No, it's the aiming mode. I was being dumb. I will get this down to something, not a fine art, but like, you know, average preschool art eventually. Yes, we want to change the targeting modes to manual. Okay, all right, we're driving this thing? We are driving this thing. Excellent work, turret, excellent work. All right. Let's drive on by, because I do actually want to get into kind of the unknown regions today. I know we've already been running for a fair bit of time today, and oh wow, look at this fun. Look at this spread. Generally, when we're around for longer, the spread is gonna spread a lot further. So sometimes us not being around is actually better for a region. Because, you know, the world revolves around us. Okay. Hey, we got ourselves a brainless zombie here. It's your lucky day. You made it alive. We haven't scooped up any travelers yet, which, that's nice. You know, it's a change. Oh, we got ourselves a shocker. You know what? Let's go close that. So you can't actually see us. And we'll just go cruise through here. Can we open up? We'll go ahead and open up the curtain again. As we power on forwards. Skirting to the side. Oh, we need to slow down here quite a bit. There we go. Just dodge and weave, dodge and weave. No need for the turret here because we're not looking at stopping, but we are currently in Clarendon. Right, so not exactly the straight shot that I thought it was. Not entirely. There's a library there. The library is always nice. The bookstore is quite nice as well. I think we can just shoot through this field here just on the side though, so that's what we're going to aim for. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right, so we still need to go straight through this region. I'll slow down just a little bit here as we start to approach a little bit more of a tricky corner. Bran handles it fine. Gotta watch out for those shockers on these angles though. And we got ourselves a stowaway. Okay, we've got a lot of zombie dogs. We're not getting out anytime soon. Oh, look what do we have here. A slime pit. Interesting. Okay. I'm intrigued by what might be here now because it's kind of treated as like an outside city spot. So we could have some interesting things. Let's go... We need to kind of go to the left here. Yep. And then start going straight. Nearly missed that moped that's in the middle of the road. Okay. few more SUVs, chance that we might be able to find a bike rack on some of them. Right, so we want to take a right next chance we get. Paintball field, we've just driven past the library. We could do like a drive-by library stop-off. And yes, I do remember I have our friend inside the vehicle, but he can't really do too much to us. Oh, he just grabbed us. Because he can get closer when we turn corners like that. So if we go for a straight shot out here, we'll be alright. But just want to try and see what's happening down along this unknown road. Because I've got like a lab feeling. Yeah, he keeps on grabbing us. Oh, is that another slime pit? Strange temple. Oh, what? What? Yes! So, I don't know if you recall, but we've discovered something very much like that before. I believe, was it up in this region? Yes, no, that's an anthill. It was here, wasn't it? I can't remember. I cannot remember, but around these parts, somewhere, some way, we came across a strange temple where we found some strange artifacts, things that don't seem right in the mind of Bran, something that's more akin to magic. Yeah. Now we did mark it as explored, so I probably can't see it that well. Ah, there you are. Is that you there? No, that's a slime pit again. It should just be a regular old S, but yeah, I felt like it was off in this region. Yeah. Ah, it was in the swamp. Yes, and it was a strange temple. So we have discovered another strange temple. Center on character. Let's do that. Yeah. So, just among the trees by the small town, the small region of Bran, we have a strange temple just peeking out above the treetops. Very interesting. Oh wow. Yep, let's stop doing that. Let's stop doing that. Hey, we can ram SUVs easily enough, right? I'm gonna blame it on our passenger. Yeah. Yep. We're gonna need to do some repairs here. I still want to see what's going on down here though. A lumberyard. We haven't seen a lumberyard before. I think we're just gonna drive down in that direction. One, so that we can deal with our mate here. And two, so that we can do some repairs once we get there. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and stop driving just for a second and murder this son of a gun. Start driving again. Now, I hope your body is left behind. Yes, it is. Fantastic. Good news for us. We're just gonna continue on down here towards this lumber mill. Lumber mill, lumber yard, whatever you want to call it. Okay. We have we've arrived and there's a shocker here. So, obviously the shockers are a little bit more troublesome than they've been before. And hey, we got a firefighter zombie in here as well. We got the whole family. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and stop. Ignore. Pulp that corpse. And now the shocker we should be able to take out from a distance. So we're gonna go ahead and start to run. Close that behind us. So the shocker should be able to see us now. You can see us. Alright. So, we're gonna go ahead and give you a little blasting. And there's a good chance that he's gonna get in range to blast us. Yep. We are shocked. We are zapped. We're gonna move to the side. I don't think he got any of our circuits to short circuit. And dead. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got here. Lots of lumber. I mean, if you need lumber, come to a lumber yard. And this is something new for us. We haven't seen something like this before, but oh, that strange temple. This is why exploring the outer regions is so interesting, especially in Megacity 1 because of how condensed everything is. Things spawn in really interesting ways because, well, I set the size between cities to 0, so yeah, everything is very, very condensed. Yeah, okay, a lumberyard. I'm guessing it's mostly just lumber things in here, and we're crawling at the moment, so let's stop doing that. We'll step inside and just have a little bit of a pry. We've got large wooden sheets, wooden planks for days, a plastic sheet. Wow, yeah, if you need construction materials, that's a lot of planks. So this is the kind of place that would be really good to come to if you were doing quests for the refugee center, and or if you were building your own faction base, like lumberyards. Totally the place to be. Very cool. Okay. Let's have a quick look in there. Alright, this is good enough. This will suit our needs. I'm gonna go and get this corpse inside here. And we are going to dissect her to see what we can find. Hopefully undisturbed. Okay, what did we get? Power storage, okay, and yeah, that's kind of it. We'll take your power storage CDM, thank you. Wherever you are, power storage CBM. Oh, there it is. For some reason, I just could not see that, no matter how hard I tried. Okay, all right. Let's do some vehicle repairs. Repair, and you're taking me straight to the quantum solar panel. You annoying thing. Take me everywhere else first, please. Why does that's missing the composite armor? Ouch. Okay. Yeah, ouch. Anything else damaged here? Yeah, so we are missing a little bit of composite armor. That's unfortunate. I don't think we have any other composite armor just kicking about. No, we do not. That is unfortunate. Super alloy plating though. Why not? It's like right at the front of the vehicle. Sure, we don't actually have much use for our super alloy plating at the moment, so that's awesome. Okay, we got some super alloy plating at the front of our vehicle now. Wicked. We're feeling peckish. Okay, right. Let's drink some soup. Oh yeah, very nice. So we are going to be wrapping up the episode in just a moment, but we are going to go towards the strange temple first, because that's where we're going to be picking up in the next episode. I'm going to put in a quick save here though, because we have made quite a bit of progress and I don't want to be losing any of that. So let's go ahead and just spin our vehicle around, just, little love tap. We've got some wolves hanging out, and we are going to just fly on back up towards this temple with the rain coming down, with Rena left behind. Bran ran. He left that all behind him. Because for him, this is easier. And that's actually a pretty good quality RV truck there for us. So I'm going to go ahead and place a quick note. Because we can get some batteries and some more solar panels from that as well. Got a zombie necromancer, one of our favorites. We burn down towards whatever this thing is, and I think we can actually access it if we just reverse back up. And go down this way here. Yep, just like before. Another. Now we made it down using a staircase, building a staircase. It's probably what we're going to have to do again. So we sit here in our vehicle, just looking at this similar structure through our camera feed, as the rain trickles down through the vent into the unknown beneath, and the same strange pedestal sits there. Who built this? Why? Was it us, or was it something else? Was it the government? Is it part of the labs? A lot of questions that Bran will need to answer. But that is all in time, and more than likely in the next episode. So please do join me then as Bran delves into the strange temple beneath Beret. I've been Rycon. You have all been awesome. Thank you for sticking with Bran for as long as you have. I've really enjoyed this series with him, and we're in a new era of his life, traveling on the road, traveling far and wide. At least that's what we hope. Although those aspirations can be snuffed out pretty quickly. All it takes is one mistake, and then your Cataclysm experience is done. I've been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.